Hey you guys, it is Kylie Dreams, and today I wanted to talk about something that is serious to me and dear to my heart, and that is how you can tell that your friends are fake. And I have a notebook of things that I wrote down because, you know, through life I've had a fair share of fake friends, and we're all guilty of it. We try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and we try to think the best of people. And I always thought in my head, well, I'm a genuine person. I would never do that to someone. But I always had to remember that people grew up differently, and people have different intentions, and they may not see your heart, and other people's hearts are in a different place. And it's hard, you know. I was a only child for a long time until my brother came along. So I was the only child until I was 10, and then my brother came along, but you know, he was still young, so I didn't have that sibling friend that was really close to me. We're close now, but you know, I didn't have anybody to really tell me to watch out for certain people because I had a good heart and I thought they were genuine. So just so I can get, you know, into this, one thing I notice with fake friends is they are not happy when you have good news. So I am a very ambitious person. I have goals and dreams, and I like to express them. But I learned not to tell everybody everything, not to tell and share all of your dreams all at once. You know, friends, they evolve over time, just like any type of relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, all types of things. You want that to grow before you give your all. And with my goal, some people would get jealous of that, you know, because they may not be able to think as far as I do. They may not be able to plan. They're only on this level, and at times you do want people to grow and be on the same path as you, and that isn't everything. And so what I learned is not to share everything, because I'll give you an example. When I was in high school, I had a group of friends that I would share things with, and I had gotten a scholarship. And I had already submitted my paperwork. The next day was the last day to submit it. And I was telling them all about this scholarship and stuff like that. And the day that I went to pick up my scholarship, and it was like a group of people that came to celebrate, she was at the ceremony. And I was thinking, I was looking at her and I was like, what is she doing here? Do you know, after I told her that I signed up for the scholarship, she signed for it too and didn't even tell me? She didn't say, oh yeah, that's a good idea, I think I'm gonna sign up for it too. We get to the ceremony and she's up there picking up the scholarship as well. And no, I do want people to get a scholarship. I want people to do good. But the fact that she didn't even mention it was just crazy to me. You know, I started noticing that everything that I did, she would want to do. But never mentioned, never told me her dreams or goals or anything like that. So you have to be careful of people who, you know, is never happy for your good news. She's like, oh, you know, that's good, you know, but never mention anything. So, you know, you have to, your intuition, a woman's intuition, you have to really be careful about and really trust your instincts. Number 2, competition. And so that's where I wanted to link that up into the first thing I said, is competition. I felt as if that girl saw me as competition and always wanted to do what I did, never was happy for what I did, never mentioned any goals or dreams until I did it. And I felt like she was in competition with me. She wanted to match my shine. And, you know, you're probably like, well, how come you didn't, why did you stay friends with it? I guess I just didn't notice it. My maturity level wasn't at that point, and I didn't realize what this girl was doing because I didn't ever know people were capable of these things. So you have to watch out for people who are like in competition with you, not really praising you, not happy for what you got. And so number 2, I would say, will be competition. You want your friends to do good. We all have different dreams and desires, and we can be happy for our friends. It doesn't have to be a competition, because if I win, you win too, boo. You can win too, sis. Okay? So you gotta watch out for these girls or guys. Number 3, you need to watch out for frenemies. So I had this one friend, and a lot of this stuff happened in high school because I just didn't have that wherewithal. My mom will always tell me, watch out for your friends, watch out for your friends. And I was like, no, I got this, Mom, I got this. But you gotta watch out for frenemies. And the first time I ever heard this was when a girl actually told me, we're not really friends, we're frenemies. And I would share all these things with her. I would tell her the boys that I liked in high school. And I remember going to prom, and she went out to prom with the guy that I liked. And she said, we're frenemies. And I'm like thinking to myself, why would you hang with me if you really don't like me? You know, she was just taking a collection of notes of things that I liked, and she kept her enemies closer. And so that's something that I learned. Sometimes your enemies will keep you closer to just know a little bit more about you, to know your little secrets, to know how can they shine just like you. And this particular friend, she grew up without, you know, a stable home, and she was jealous of that. She wanted a little bit of everything that I had. She just kept me around. She felt like I was a frenemy to her. So you have to watch out for that. You have to be careful who you surround yourself with. The next thing is opportunists. Some friends stay around because there's an opportunity. You have an opportunity to get them places, to get things done. So I'm going to tell you about a story where I was a cheerleader in high school, and I was captain, and I knew all the moves and stuff like that. And I remember that there was this girl that really wasn't my friend, but started to kind of hang with me more, and, you know, got closer to me. And then she voiced that she wanted to try out for the cheerleading team. And I was like, okay. My intuition had already was alarmed, because I'm like, why all of a sudden she want to chill with me? You know, we weren't the best of friends. She was actually friends with someone who was actually my enemy, but we'll get to that. And so I was teaching her all the cheerleading moves, all of that stuff. And come to find out, she was just trying to be my friend just to be on the cheerleading team, you know, just to know a little bit more about me. And after, when cheerleading was over, we weren't even cool anymore. She just wanted to get close to me so that she could learn the moves, understand the cheerleading, do all of those things. So she was an opportunist. And you have to watch out for that. And I've seen other YouTubers go through that, especially like opportunists, like as far as relationships and stuff like that. Some people want to be your friends because you're popular on YouTube, you're popular on Instagram and stuff like that. But y'all don't have that much in common. They just want to shine just like you. And you always have to keep your eyes and ears open. I had a best friend named Jessica in high school, and I will say she was that one true friend I could tell everything to. And I like to talk. She was a quiet girl, stayed to herself. We had the same interests, but she just, you know, stayed to herself. To this day, she has never told any of my secrets. And I told her some deep, dark secrets. And that's someone that I can trust. She never talked about me behind my back or anything like that. And you'll only get a few of those in your life, and you'll learn. It ain't on 10 hands. It might be on one hand, and it might only be 2 people in your life that are genuine to you and that are truly friends. Because you have to watch out for people. People are crabs in a barrel trying to get you down. And, you know, I didn't realize just, you know, I love fashion, I love makeup, and just because of the way I look, people didn't like me for no reason. And some people had me as frenemies. Okay, so another thing is watch out for people who talk to you as a joke. So I'll say people that are like, oh, girl, your hair look like a hot mess. Oh, I'm just joking. I'm joking. It look cute. It look cute. Or girl, your makeup look horrible. Your makeup don't look good. No, I'm just joking, girl. You know, so people who make them little kiki jokes, I don't like that. Like, why do you make jokes like that? No, don't hang with friends that make those negative jokes but come back around, because what people say is what they really mean. What people say is what they really mean. So if she's saying, oh, it ain't that cute, but then it's like, oh girl, I'm just playing. No, I don't play those games. I keep a mental note of all of those things. Now, people aren't perfect, but when you have people who aren't true friends, you'll start seeing those different signs build up over time, you know? And so you always got to guard yourself and be careful. All right? So the next thing is to watch out for friends who get mad when you hang with other people. So you don't want your friend to be jealous. You want friends to, you know, be like, oh yeah, that's nice. That's good that you are hanging with them. Because, you know, you can't put your eggs all in one basket. You know, you got your true friends, and then you got friends that, you know, you may want to hang with because they're good study buddies. You know, you got a network out there. Your true friends will know who you are. I mean, I can understand. You get a little jealous when because you don't want your friend to be taken by somebody else. I understand that. But if you have good communication, y'all have a good understanding, then everything is golden. Okay? So, just be careful of those people. There's something that I really want you to be careful about. If you have a friend that hangs with someone that you don't like, and she talks about that person, that means she's talking about you too. You should not have friends who hang with someone you don't like, because where does their loyalty lie? Where does their loyalty lie? You can't just be dumb and think that she's not talking about you too. Because we're not perfect. She's going to have something to talk about. And that other person's collecting that information. Collecting information about you. So, let's say that your wig fell off. And you don't want her going back telling that other person that that happened. It happened in public, blah, blah, blah. Never trust anybody who, you know, is friends with someone who you don't like. Because you'll never know where their loyalty lies. You have to be very, very careful about that. Okay. Watch out for friends who tempt you to have bad habits. So, let's say, for example, you are a smoker, but you were trying to cut back from smoking and all that stuff, and your friends just keep handing you cigarettes every hour, handing you a cigarette, giving you a drink. You know that you got to be in bed because you got to get to work the next morning, but they like, no, just stay up a little bit. They want to eat at you little by little. They want you to stay unhealthy so you can get sick. These are piranhas. These people don't really like you. They just want to bring you down. And let me tell you one thing that I know for sure. Jealousy is a hell of a thing. Jealousy will lead someone to kill, lead someone to steal, lead someone to cheat. And jealousy is a terrible thing. They'll have people it's just almost kind of crazy. People will be with you, be near you out of jealousy, and that's how deep it is. You could even look at it in the Bible. You can look at it in the Quran. You can look at it in all these different places, because if there's one thing that has never changed, it's jealousy. Jealousy is a terrible thing, I tell you. I've had a lot around me. And it's hurtful. It's really hurtful. And when I talk about friends, I can talk about relationships too, because sometimes in relationships, they're your friends too. So you gotta watch about all those things. Watch your back. Watch your back, y'all. The last thing that I want to tell you about fake friends is friends that ask for help but are never here to offer. Let me say it again. Friends that ask for help but they're never there to offer help, or never there when you need help. They're just taking a little bit of your spirit, you know? So you got to think, like, have you ever been in a situation where you're like, you know what? They always asking for help. Whenever I need help, they're never there. You want friends to be equally yoked. You want to have an equal balance in a friendship. You don't want to keep giving, and when you call and need help, you crying, they're not there. You got to be really careful about that. I have my share of people, but luckily now my group of friends is small. I tell you, my group of friends is small. I can tell them anything and they got my back. We go on travel together. We talk about the deepest, darkest things. Like, I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky to have good friends now, because when I was in high school, whew, I had some fake friends and they were jealous. And I've had people tell me that they were jealous of me. I've had people say, why are you so happy all the time? You know, I truly am a happy person. I look at things and try to be positive. I never bring things that is going on at home to work or to school. I try to keep that separate. And I've actually had people say, why are you always so happy? And sometimes people genuinely want to know. They want to know about it. But I'll tell you this, nobody's going to steal my energy. I like to meditate, and that's one of my friends. One of my friends has bought something good to me. She meditates. She tells me how she does it. When I'm having a bad day, she says, I'm sending you positive energy your way. I'm sending you positive energy your way. And I had never thought about those things. I never thought about energy. I never thought about what people can take from you. And that's something that she taught me. And that's something that she's given to me. and something that I learned in life is to put positive energy into the atmosphere. Don't let those haters come and put all of that on you, because energy is always flowing. Energy is always going, and you want to be positive. If someone doesn't seem right to you, trust and listen to your instinct. So I hope that I gave you a little bit of something that can inspire you to allow you to think about things. You want to always surround yourself with people of like-mindedness. You want that fortress of good people around you, because these days it's crazy. You don't know who your friends are or anything. So that's why you got to protect yourself, y'all. Protect yourself in many ways. So let me know what you think about this. Give me some other ideas and titles that I can talk about. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.